Today, it's all about renting and driving a car in Korea. Renting part is pretty straightforward, but driving in Korea is somewhat annoying and very interesting. So even if you aren't planning to drive in Korea, at least watch the second half of this video to find out what's so annoying about the Korean road. Before we start, if you're only staying in Seoul, don't rent a car. It'll only give you headaches, and honestly, cars won't get you to your destination faster within Seoul. Public transportation will. In this video, I'll give you the complete guide from booking your car to detailed driving tips in Korea. I promise you, driving in Korea is different, so watch till the end to make your road trip smooth and ticket-free. Part 1. How to rent. Before you even book, you must have these ready. First, your documents. You'll need your passport, your home country's driver's license, and an international driving permit, IDP, issued under the 1949 Geneva or 1968 Vienna Convention. For most countries, you don't even need to worry about those IDP because countries like US, Canada, and the UK or Australia issue this type. But it's always good to double check. And always carry your original license, the IDP booklet, and your passport. Number 2, age and credit card. Most companies require you to be at least 21 and have held your license for at least 1 full year. You will also need a physical credit card. Most companies do not accept debit cards as far as I know for the security deposit, so please check with your rental company, but plan on using a credit card. Number 3, the booking. I'm using the Lotte Rent-A-Car website as an example, but I believe the process is similar at other companies. You'll select your dates, location, and car. And by the way, 99% of the cars will come automatic. If you are especially looking for a manual transmission car, you'll need to contact their customer service. Part 2. Pickup and navigation. For picking up, it's straightforward after landing at the airport. If you made a reservation in advance, they would have emailed you the detailed guide how to get to the pickup spot. If not, here's the map of Incheon Airport. I'll also drop links for both terminals in the description and pinned comment. One tip for you, at Jeju Airport, you'll almost always take a free shuttle bus to a separate off-site rental car depot. You don't pick up the car inside the terminal. Next, this is the #1 mistake for tourists. Google Maps does not provide turn-by-turn driving directions in Korea. You must use a local navigation app. The two best are Naver Map and Kakao Map. I made another video about why, in case you simply want to know why Google Maps doesn't work in Korea. Check the card on the top right corner of this video. Both apps have English support and are very accurate. And I also made another video about Naver Map and Kakao Map in detail, so if you want to check that out too, that's on the top corner as well. Part 3. On the road. Alright, this is where things get tricky and feel somewhat different from driving in other countries. Caution 1. The camera. Korea is a world leader, in a bad way, when it comes to speed cameras. They are everywhere. You will see them every few hundred meters. If you speed, you will get a ticket and the rental company will charge it to your credit card plus an admin fee. You'll see different types. Red alert cameras. This means you're expecting a fixed camera type to catch your speed. They're usually installed either overhead or on the side of the road. And if you see these installed near a crosswalk, that means they get you both speeding and running a red light. If you spot them in the middle of the road, they just catch your speed. Blue alert cameras. These are also for speeding, but instead of a fixed location like the previous one, expect this one at any spot while the blue alert is on. They're hidden on the road, or a police with a hidden camera is waiting for you to speed. Once you see these blue alerts with speed limit, they usually last for about 1 kilometer. So you might as well just slow down while the blue alert is still on the navigation. Rear-facing cameras. These are newer and catch you from behind, so just maintain the speed limit past the camera for a few seconds. Average speed zones. You'll see a start gate and an end gate. Now you are seeing the end gate. They measure your average speed over several kilometers. You can't just slow down for the camera. They look like the overhead red cameras, but your app will tell you which one it is, so don't worry. Just put the cruise control on and set the speed as the speed limit. Caution 2. School zones. You'll see these zones everywhere. The road is often painted red, and the limit is usually 30 kilometers per hour. They sometimes come 40 or 50, so watch for the signs on the road. The fines here are doubled. Caution 3. Speed bumps. If the cameras don't slow you down, the speed bumps will. There are so many. Some are marked, but some are not. Some are gentle, but some are basically small mountains. Their height is totally random. Approach them slowly. Caution 4. Bus-only lanes. On highways and major city roads, you'll see a solid blue bordered lane. This is the bus-only lane. Don't drive in it. And there are cameras to catch you and find you. The only time you can enter it is to make a turn, and you'll see the blue line become a broken line. I mean, you can still use it when it's allowed, but the hours of operation are very complex and controlled by different timetables. But since you can't read the signs written in Korean, just keep out of it. Caution 5. The right turn rule. If you need to make a right turn at crosswalk, 2 simple rules. First, if you see a dedicated right turn traffic light, which is rare, just follow it. Second, in most cases, you'll meet 2 pedestrian crossings, one right in front of you and one after you turn right. For both, you must come to a full stop regardless of the traffic light and then proceed. And if the pedestrian light is green, you must wait for all pedestrians to finish their crossing. Caution 6. Left turns and unprotected turns. In Canada and the US, based on my experience, even if there is a left turn signal and the signal is not on yet, you make a left turn anyway with caution during green light. But in Korea, if you see 4 traffic lights in front of you, you must wait until you have your left turn signal. This one gave me a ticket when I just moved back to Korea. Now speaking of the unprotected turns, you'll see the sign when they don't have the 4 signals. Instead, only 3 at left turn intersections. It literally means unprotected in Korean. When your main traffic light is green, the circle, not an arrow, you can make the left turn, but you must yield to all oncoming traffic. Be very careful. Like I said, it's literally unprotected. If there's an accident at this spot, left turn always takes the highest responsibility. Caution 7. Highway tolls and high pass. On the expressway, all passengers in all seats must wear a seatbelt. If not, this is also a ticket. And when you approach to a toll plaza, you'll see lanes painted with bright blue lines. This is the high pass lane, the electronic toll system. By the way, that orange gate is also high pass lane, but for the big commercial trucks. I called the Lotte rental company before making this video, and they told me they only got the machine installed. So you will either need a prepaid high pass card to insert in that machine, or a Korean credit card that comes with this function. I'm pretty sure you don't have the latter, so you might as well just get a prepaid high pass card from the counter when you rent a car. It'll cost you 35,000 won to begin with. 5,000 won for the card, 30,000 won for the initial prepaid balance in the card. If you don't know how much you should load up to the card, forget about everything and don't use the high pass lane. Just use your credit card or cash at the toll plaza. Part 4. Practical tips. Just a few more practical things. First, colored lanes. You might be wondering why there are colored lines on the road. They tell you which lane takes you to what exit ramp. For example, if you see multiple color lanes, the app will tell you which color lane you should be taking so you don't exit the wrong ramp. Second, parking and payment. In most parking lots, you'll likely see a camera that scans your license plate, so you just go into the lot without hassle. And before you return to your car, you need to find a payment kiosk, usually on the first floor, or you'll find them near the elevators. Just enter your license plate number, the last 4 digits, pay the fee with your credit card, and you'll have about 10 to 15 minutes to exit. I encourage you to pay at the kiosk, not at the exit gate, because people behind you will get very impatient as you hold up the line at the gate. If you accidentally enter the wrong parking lot, you usually have 15 minutes to get out of there for free. No need to visit the kiosk for this case. Third, fuel. Most rentals are full-to-full policy. You must fill it up before you return. Gasoline is 휘발유. The pump handle is almost always yellow. Very rarely, it might be black. I think I've seen it once in my life in Korea. Diesel is 경유. The pump handle is usually green or blue. LPG. I bet many of you haven't even seen a non-commercial car running on LPG. But in Korea, it's not rare. This one, you have to find a special gas station. Regular gas stations usually provide gasoline and diesel only. And LPG gas stations almost always only provide LPG. So in case you rented an LPG car, you'll need to find an LPG gas station. You know it already, but misfueling will destroy the engine and cost you thousands. So double check when you rent a car at the first place or the label on the car's fuel cap. When you're done, keep the receipt just in case the rental staff asks for the proof. Fourth, Flashing traffic lights. You may see flashing traffic lights during late night or in less populated areas. Yellow flashing light means slow down and drive with caution at the intersection. Red flashing light means come to a full stop first and then proceed at the intersection. Fifth, hazard lights. In Korea, hazard light has three meanings. First, to warn and slow down the drivers behind you. This one's global, so there's no confusion. Second and third, they could be confusing if you see them on the road for the first time. Hazard light is widely used to say thank you and sorry to the driver behind you. They usually last for 1 to 3 flashes, especially after you let someone to change lane in front of you. Part 5, DUI. Just don't drink and drive. In Korea, this is a serious matter. The legal blood alcohol limit is 0.03%. That's basically less than 1 beer. It is very strict and your vacation will be ruined. Just don't do it. Part 6, traffic accident. If you're in a traffic accident, call the police at 112, not 911. And most importantly, don't panic. The good news is, your rental car usually has a dashcam in Korea, so everything's recorded. Here's your accident checklist. First, stop the car and turn on your hazard lights. Second, check for injuries. If anyone's hurt or there's any danger, call 119 for fire and rescue department immediately. Third, call the police, 112. Fourth, call your rental company's 24/7 emergency number. It's on your contract or a sticker in the car. Fifth, document everything. Take photos and videos of the damage and other car's license plate and the surroundings. Sixth, after documenting the accident, move your car to the side if you can, so you don't cause other accidents. I know that was a lot of information and it might sound intimidating, but don't let it scare you. Driving in Korea is genuinely the best way to bring your Korea travel to the next level beyond the other ordinary travelers. And after 1 or 2 rides, you'll get used to it. Let's recap my top 3 rules for a successful trip. First, have your documents ready, including the valid IDP. Second, do not use Google Maps. Use Naver map or Kakao map for navigation and camera alerts. Third, mind your speed. Obey the limits and take the school zones seriously. Drive safely, be patient, and you'll have an incredible adventure. If this video helped you, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more Korea travel tips. And if you have your own Korean driving stories, share them in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.